Now let's look at our second area of this risk management. Let's look at that. Let's look at economic losses versus non-economic losses. Economic losses versus non-economic losses. Yes. I will define what is economic loss and what is non-economic loss. We'll define that and I'll give you an example of economic loss and non-economic loss. We'll start with the economic loss. Economic loss, those are losses. Those are losses in risk management that cover the direct financial impact. That cover the direct financial impact. That cover the direct financial impact. Both in the past or for the future. Both in the past or in the future. That's economic loss. The claimant in economic loss, yes, the claimant in economic loss the claimant in economic loss receive a lump sum payment. Save a lump sum payment for that loss. One, two, receive medical and rehabilitation expenses. Medical and rehabilitation expenses. One, receive a lump sum payment. Two, receive medical and rehabilitation expenses. Number three, sometimes you receive the lost wages. Receive the lost wages. The lost wages. And again, and sometimes they receive care requirements. Care requirements. Right? They receive the care requirements. Example, it's a home modification and mobility aid. Home and mobility modification and mobility aid. And sometimes general out of pocket costs. General out of pocket costs. That's economic loss. You have to note that the past expenses not in the very same economic loss. Note that the past expenses are easily calculated than the future. They are easily calculated than the future. And it is done by lawyers. It's done by the lawyers through forecasting. Right, let me give you an example of economic loss. You have ordered a car, brand new car from Japan, and you are told that your brand new car has just arrived at the port. You have employed someone to pick your car up from there. Maybe lucky enough, the car is in Malawi. All of a sudden, maybe you are trying to take it, and then accidentally it is involved in an accident and it's beyond repair. You bought your car. You spent money. You saved money with the bank. There is that economic loss. You have lost because it is something to do with the monetary issue. It is gone. Your parents are coming from work. They are coming from work and they are breadwinners. Each and every time they prepare food for you and you eat and you stay because of them. They're coming from work or they're traveling. Without your expectations, you are hearing a call that your parent is involved in an accident. Then you discover that the parent is gone. There is that what is called a economic loss. Because what you were expecting from them is not true. That's economic loss. So where there is that, when we talk about economic loss, in most of the times, they are saying that it is the lawyers who play their part. Lawyer. The lawyer will try as much as possible to calculate. Although life of a person is very expensive, you can't buy life. I still remember an accident happening. One of the relatives died on the spot. Then we have to claim the insurance. You discover that the insurance will weigh, based on the lawyers, will weigh the whether the guy was working or was not working. And you discover that you are only being compensated 1 million or 2 million. It ends there. It's nothing. It's nothing. Where there is economic loss, it means that you have lost for good and then that's what you were aiming. You had the aim behind from that particular person who is involved in an accident. That's why they are saying that if such has happened, they calculate based on the past experience. They calculate how much should we give it to this guy. The lawyers, that's economic loss. Economic loss, you have lost a house that you used to sleep. All the property is affected by fire. All is gone. That's what's called economic loss. Because everything is gone. And that is what is called economic loss. The opposite of this one, it is what is called non-economic loss. Non-economic loss. Economic loss, it means that is associated with the finance that has lost. Economic, something that it has gone. You can't replace that economic. It is gone. But we look at non-economic loss. It has to do with the general damages now. Non-economic loss. General damages. Non-economic loss to do with the general damages comprised of less tangible elements. Yes, comprised of general damages that comprise of less tangible elements. Less tangible elements. Resulted from a serious injury or illness. Resulted from a serious injury or illness. Resulted from a serious injury or illness. Another point, it's very difficult to quantify pain or suffering. You can't quantify pain or suffering. Yeah, quantify. 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 Very difficult to quantify pain or suffering. It has a psychological impact to an individual. Yes, it has psychological. PSYCHO. PSY, psychological. PSYCHO, psychological impact to an individual. Example, loss of consortium, loss of consortium, loss of consortium. So for the consortium examples, the example is spouse claim for the loss of affected, loss of consortium example, i.e. spouse claim for the loss of affection, loss of affection, spouse claim, for loss of affection, the conjugal relations, C-O-N-J-U, the conjugal, C-O-N-J-U-G-A-L, relations, C-O-N-J-U-G-A-L, the conjugal relations, companionship, because of defendant negligence. Because of defendant negligence. The second example is about, apart from the one we are looking at, loss of consortium, we have got pain and suffering as the second one, pain and suffering. We have pain and suffering. Results in emotion, stress, emotion, stress, trauma, T-R-A-U-M-A, T-R-A, the trauma, T-R-A-U-M-A, and physical pain. So we're looking at pain and suffering, which is emotional stress, trauma, and physical pain. Number 3, disfigurement, due to defendant action, we have another one, number 4, loss of liability to enjoy life. Patient no longer involved in sports. Loss of liability to enjoy life. Loss of liability to enjoy life. Patient no longer involved in sports. Sports, social life, etc. Let me just explain what you have just said from there. The difference between economic one and economic loss. Economic loss, what you have lost is something to do with money. But in an economic loss, there is no connection with the monetary issue. A very good example, someone is sick and he finds that this one was not working and is dead. You just have, the spouse will just get worried. It is there. There is an economic loss. There are other things. You haven't insured your car. You haven't insured your car. But now, the fact that you have not insured your car, you find that your car is involved in an accident. The insurance cannot give you money. That is what has happened there is an economic loss. It ends there. You just get worried and it ends there. Your husband or your husband was playing football. And then accidentally he has injured himself. Going to a chop and then what you get worried, you just get worried, just worries only. But it has nothing to do with the money issue. That's what it's called an economic loss. You just get worried, traumatic, those issues. They have nothing to do with the money. That's what it's called in the financial losses. In financial losses, what is there is sometimes what you just have is just pain and suffering, but nothing. Pain and suffering, but it's nothing. Stress, physical pain, just have to get that. There's nothing that even when you feel pain that you can be paid because of pain. Nothing. There's nothing to do with money. But where you are looking at economic loss, it means you have lost. There are money attached to that. Those are what are called economic loss. A very good example, if the Chihuahua and insurgent guys, they are putting Chihuahua and insurgent the lower Shire, they are affected by floods. Government will spend the money, will take money from somewhere and will start distributing those ones. And we'll be asking relief food from other countries to come, and government will be spending time, will be spending money. There are money allocated to that from parliament. That's what it's called economic loss. Because what is has lost there, apart from that, their property and lives have lost. But again, government is losing a lot of money. It's different from non-economic loss, because non-economic loss, it has nothing to do with it. For example, you have gone to steal. You have gone to steal in one of the robber. You are a robber. Accidentally there, you are killed. What you have lost there is an economic loss. Because it's only that many people will just gather coffee and what. We just get worried, we are with this guy, we have been together for long. It ends there. But it has nothing to do with that anything that that is in connection with money that you have lost because you are stealing somewhere. People will just take you and then they will bury you. It ends there. Those are non-economic loss because there's that. If you are a married man, you have got a wife and whatsoever. It's only that maybe your wife and whatsoever the spouse will just get worried. But it does not mean that there is something in connection with money. There is no any monetary issue connected to that. That's what is called non-economic loss. Non-economic loss. So you can see the difference between this economic loss and non-economic loss. there's somewhere where there is a monetary issue which is being attached. Somewhere there is non-economic loss, nothing is being attached on monetary issue. But people just get worried, what, it is there. I hope you have. That's why this issue of insurance is coming in. When you are looking at this, whether it is non-financial loss or financial loss. When you look, especially this financial loss, is where now the insurance is coming in. Because insurance will pay back if it is financial loss. The insurance will pay back. You insure your house to the insurance, you are transferring the risk to the insurance, and the insurance guy, if the house has been burned, they will come and assess using all the assessment methods. That's very true that the house has been burnt accidentally, and they'll pay you. The fact that they are going to pay you, that now becomes economical loss now, because they will pay based on the cost that has been spent, that has been spent. So that's what it's called economical loss. Assume your husband went for a drinking spree. You're somewhere, the accidentally is being snapped with a knife. He dies. That's what's called non-economical loss. There's nothing in connection with money. There's that in connection with that. I think we can stop it there. We have talked a lot in insurance. We are still looking at that. We'll look at probable maximum loss, and they have to define what is this probable maximum loss, and then we connect it with the insurance, and then we go to financial. We'll look at the other aspects, which is the financial risks, where we're looking at the other aspects of financial risks. But now for these risks, I think we'll go up and down, and then until we finish. So for today, let's stop it there. Today, we'll just stop it there. If you have questions, you have observations, so that we can map the way forward. So that our next lesson will look at the insurance as a part of transferring risk. You transfer using insurance. So we'll talk a little on the insurance, the pooling and transferring type of insurance, and then we have that one, and then we'll see the way forward. From there, I think you can stop it there.